So I'm in my comments on part 1, and I'm hearing these dudes talk about they don't want to date no older woman because the older women don't listen, you know, and somehow a younger woman listen. Let me tell you something, man. I see right through that. You know what I hear you saying, family? Is that you want to date somebody who don't have the ability to process information. And let me tell you, man, there's nothing more worse than dating somebody that don't have the ability to process information. That is manipulation at its finest, my man. If you don't want a woman to process what you're telling her, to be able to, you know, decipher it, man, and think it through, and then re-articulate to you what you just said and know what you mean, you off, man. You know what I mean? That's not it, man. You know, that's not it. That's what you're trying to say, man. You know, older women gonna process the information, man, and you should want somebody to challenge your thought. You should want somebody to challenge your information, because when you serve to be right, all that's gonna do is build more trust. You have to earn that, man. You want somebody to just march to your beat because you're an older man. That's manipulation, family. You just can't get somebody to march to your beat because you older. You just want a younger woman to look at your age and reverence you and just do what you say without processing the information. Come on, man, where they do that at? You know what I mean? And let me tell you something, man. If I ever see, first of all, my daughter already know better. But if I ever see a 50-year-old man walk in the house, man, with my 20-something-year-old daughter, you know, my 20-something-year-old young life, man, that'll be his last young one. That's gonna be your last young one, family. And I'm filled with the Holy Spirit. I'm gonna tell the Holy Spirit, hey, Holy Spirit, come out of me for a minute. And listen, I don't have to say pause. Grown men, you know what I mean. So when I say come out of me, man, I don't have to say pause. Grown men don't run around with kid quotes, man. Ain't no pause. You know what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna kindly ask the Holy Spirit, hey, Holy Spirit, jump out of me real quick, man, while I handle this. This man then walked in the house with my 20-something-year-old daughter. We don't even play them kind of games like that, family. You know what I mean? So this notion about rich men want young girls, stuff like that, man. Nah, man, that's weird mindset. And the cats that's doing that, that's weird mindset. When you get to a certain age, everything you see under a certain age, they just look young to you, fam. I don't even know how I'm not saying they're not attractive, but they just look like babies. You feel me? I don't even got 20-something-year-old friends. I don't even hang with 20-something-year-old men. You know what I mean? I don't even have 30-year-old homies. You feel me? So I don't understand how you gonna try to get you. And like I said, man, you know, if you're a 29-year-old girl, I'm not saying that, you know, a dude might not have a 29-year-old girl, but I'm saying if she's 29, she has the grace of a 30, 40, 50-year-old man. Her intelligence is there. You feel me? And a lot of times, even when men run into them at that age, they're intimidated because like, oh, she thinks she on her toes. You feel me? They don't want to deal with that. So what I'm seeing, man, is men don't like women who have thought